as Midas gets his stuff ready, I'll go ahead and recap last week because I'm not giving Midas the satisfaction of having a softball recap week.
Hey. Every week is a long week, though.
It's true. It's always a week off in between. But last time, you guys made it to the first and last outpost and really spent a majority of the time there. You went to the shop to prepare and purchase supplies from the lovely Sapphire. Tried your best to bargain with him, but he is one Stonewall feline. You guys did purchase what you needed for the trip at full price. And Corey was able to speak with the owner of the desert lizard sleds, Narprax, and you negotiated to rent out Goldie for the trip across the White Sand Sea. Now, they did talk about price with you, Corey, and just as a reminder, it was a 40 gold charge, 30 of which is a deposit, 10 of which is the actual price. So getting that sled back to Onagas, where the Desert Runners' second spot of operation is, will net you that 30 gold back in your pockets. So you guys, inside the Last Drop Tavern and Inn, you guys talked with some Paladins of the Advent as well as some other adventurers. You learned a couple of things about what was going on in Onagas, and well, you saw the unfortunate side effects of that new drug in one of those adventurers that was kind of just face down on the table and kind of just really zoned out of it. But these paladins were quite nice, a lot different than the ones that you guys have encountered in the past. And you, I believe it was Eladrian and Zar mostly, spent the night having a great old time with them and singing and dancing and drinking. And you all came up to your room and you all crashed pretty hard at night. So we begin a new day, and you're all kind of awoken suddenly by some knocking at a nearby window. What do?
God, where's the alarm clock, Eladrin? Turn it off.
What are you thinking? What is the alarm clock? You're telling me you want to know the time? Okay.
Yeah, is that... No.
It is 6.
God damn it, why did I ever give him that?
Morning, 6:30 a.m. is what time it is. There you go. That's good for you?
No.
Adrian, you can hear a bang on the wall beside you, and Corey's like muffled voice going, "Stop! Stop!"
Midas was just be groaning from hearing the sound. Like,
This is the only time I agree with them. It's just so early. Why? What is that banging?
What? Hello?
Naylan will kind of roll out of bed and he'll go over to the window where he hears the banging, and he opens it up, and when he opens it up, something flies into the room and it begins kind of fluttering around the ceiling of the room that you were all in. And as it circles and really frantically flapping its wings like it's having a hard time staying aloft, you all feel some small splatterings against your bodies and faces.
Oh, what is this? It is wet. What is this splattering on me? Do you feel this?
Yeah, is that water? I'll kind of lick it.
Before you do that, you look at the where this splatter has hit you, and you notice that it's red and it's quite a viscous liquid, and it appears to might be blood.
You still want to lick it though?
My eyes are closed. I'm super tired and hungover, so I'd probably still lick it.
You taste some coppery taste.
What? What is? What?
He
Does
did
it taste like
not.
blood?
He did not just lick that.
What is this? What is this? Is this corn syrup? What is?
What do we see besides
So-
the blood?
So this thing is just flapping around, and eventually it circles around and it flings itself and kind of slaps Nayland in the chest. And as it falls down, it appears to be a paper bird of some kind, but quite a different paper bird than what you guys are used to. It has like the qualities and textures of some kind of like leathery skin almost, and around the edges of the paper bird is blood, and it's not like it kind of looks like it was carved out of the skin of someone.
Nayland, what is that?
Nayland kind of starts to unfold the letter, and he begins to read it. And as you all watch him read the note, you see his eyes start to go wide, and then he drops the note, and in a panic he begins to immediately pack up his things.
What are you doing? Why are you putting your clothes into this suitcase? What is happening here? Did something happen?
Nayland he'll tell you guys that he shows you the letter, and it says, "I'm here. Come find me, brother." Nayland will tell you that his brother Calvin, that you guys had talked about a little, maybe a day or so ago, and you guys encouraged him to write that note to his brother. If his brother is here on Stellaris, he needs to go after him. That's kind of one of the main reasons that he came to Stellaris, is in search of his brother. His brother Calvin is actually the reason why his father died. And he'll go into a story about how his brother got into necromancy, and in an attempt to manipulate the dead, Calvin actually killed his father, who was a devout priest of Kalimvor. And if Calvin is on Stellaris, then he must head out immediately to stop him as a devout follower of Kalimvor himself.
Wow. That is a pretty heavy stuff, man.
I'd imagine at this point Corey had also like come into the room, probably partway into the story, and then like gets caught up since she slept in the like an adjacent room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you kind of come in as he starts explaining the whole story. You hear the commotion. Everyone's kind of you walk in, everyone's just like wiping blood splatter off of their faces and clothes.
She's like, what in the hell is going on here?
I wish I could tell you.
I don't know, but my blue shirt is turning purple from the red.
It is too early for this. I'm pretty sure I know prestidigitation. Let me open up my sheet.
So you all see Nayland very, very much not how he's normally behaving. This is something quite odd. You've never seen him quite so panicked and out of sorts before. You can tell that something's really, really wrong and something's really, really bothering him. And he immediately, drops off a couple of the water skins that you guys had purchased yesterday. He throws down some gold for you guys to help you along your way, and he says, as much as he has enjoyed being a member of the Mighty Ducks, he needs to accomplish this task immediately.
The Grand Mallard, our leader, is leaving? Oh, man. I understand, though. I just found out myself I have a brother. And so I would probably do, a lot of things in order to save my brother. So whatever you got to do, you got to do. You go do your thing.
How are we gonna fly without you? You're the tip of the triangle, the head of the pack, the flock.
Nayland walks over to you, Zar. He puts an arm on your shoulder, and he goes, "Well, Zar, I have some good news for you. You are gonna follow Midas from now on."
Good dude.
Do I have to?
Does he have to?
You cannot say Granddad is our new leader. That I no.
Yeah, we need to vote for that.
I'd rather be leaderless.
I'm not their leader. No. Funny
Well,
joke, Malin. Go ahead and put your bags down, and stop playing.
I wish
Yes.
that this was a joke, but I must leave immediately.
My goodness.
But you're coming back, right?
I hope to, as soon as I'm able to deal with my brother.
I will give to you a high five. The highest of fives.
Nayland will gracefully accept.
Good. Good. Good.
Take care of yourself on your adventure. I'll always be here supporting you.
Feel free to send us a paper bird whenever you need.
Nayland nods to you all and he says, "Long live the mighty ducks."
Long live the mighty ducks. Quack.
Quack,
Quack.
quack,
Quack.
quack,
Quack.
quack,
Quack. Come on, my bits. Quack with us. Quack.
I'm
Quack.
not cracking.
quack.
Quack, you bastard. Quack. Quack.
I wish I could go back to sleep.
I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
No, we need to head out.
We need to leave.
And with that, Nayland's going to head down the stairs and out and off to in search of his brother.
Here we go. Goodbye, Nayland. Have a wonderful trip. You know, do the things that need to be done, wherever they need to be happening, or whatever. I will sing you a song for your way out. Goodbye, oh Nayland. Goodbye. Be safe on the road. Don't let
What a
know,
song.
the brigands get you on the side of the street. No.
Ore's just pulling her ears down, like over her, just to try and block out the noise.
See, I've been trying to tell y'all that he's not the best singer.
I am fantastic. You know, my songs have been heard across the nation.
Okay.
For anybody
be
who has blood on their clothes, Corey is gonna cast prestidigitation on them to clean them up.
Well, that's good because it's all of them.
Thank
Yeah,
Thank you.
everybody except me.
So, very,
Not
very
to
nice.
mention it.
Thank you. Thank you for this.
Of
Over,
course.
over that long rest, I was gonna change out one of my cantrips as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
All right. So, with that, departure, you guys are starting your day. And, Corey, when you talked to Narprax yesterday, he said he was going to have Goldie all set up for you guys at the crack of dawn. So, what do you guys want to do?
Goldie.
Yes, let's go right to the sled. Does everybody have all their belongings?
I have my lute. I have my bagpipes. I have my flute. I think I am good to go.
Midas?
Yes, I'm all good. I packed last night while everybody was drunk and knocked out.
Very smart. And you Zard?
Yeah, I got everything. Might
Okay,
have-
good.
Might have dropped some stuff while I was drunk, but
You dropped your wits, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
it wasn't my brightest moment. Okay.
Well, as long as you're feeling better, that's what matters. Now let's go.
So, coming down into the main dining area of the last drop, which is empty, except for one person sitting in the corner of the room, as last night's patrons are still sleeping off all the drinks that were had. Luna, the bartender and the innkeeper, she sees you guys come down and says, "Oh, my husband Narprax has the sled all prepped and ready for you guys to head out to Onagas."
Perfect. So glad we were just getting ready to head out to meet him.
Oh yes, going across the sand sea, the ocean of sand.
Yeah, it's called the White Sand Sea.
Oh yes, that's what I meant. The sands of white, the ocean of the sanding seas.
Pardon him.
See,
I wish I could say it was the early morning, but this is just him all the time.
What?
Uh-huh. Let's go. Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, you're very welcome. And in all that conversation that you guys were having, the person that was in the corner of the room begins to kind of perk up and starts walking over to you guys. And Victoria, please describe the person that they see approaching them.
So, Dragonista approaches the group, and she is a blue dragon who also nightlights as a drag queen. She is loves glitter and loves pretty things, and she just kind of walks up to you guys and is like, I'm so sorry. Did I hear you're going across the White Sand Sea?
Yes. We are going across the Sea of White Sands. Who are you?
Yeah, who's asking?
Yes. So my name is Drag. That's Dragonista. I don't know if you've heard of me, but I'm a little famous, and I was just looking to cross the Sand Sea and needed to make sure I was safe. So is there a spot for me, or can I join?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
Oh,
Right,
whoa,
okay,
whoa,
good.
whoa.
We just
We need
pick anybody up off the street.
Yeah, we need to flock
mean-
up first and have a
Yeah.
discussion.
We need
We-
to flock up.
We don't say
Flock
flock
up.
up, guys.
He needs help, and why don't we help?
We need to have a meeting of the ducks.
Yes.
A meeting of the ducks. A meeting of the wings. Yes. All right, ducks. Huddle up. Huddle up. Huddle up. Okay. Okay. So, what the hell is happening?
Oh,
Who is
God.
this? This is a dragon?
Ask. We could just talk to her. I don't know.
She's right
Sorry, we're talking.
Oh,
So, she said she's famous. Did any of y'all ever heard of her before?
No.
Okay,
Have any
same.
of us heard of
So
it
she's
before?
not famous.
I don't believe that you would have.
okay. All right. So, maybe it is good to have another person, along for the journey.
For why?
But why not?
Yes, why not? Our sled has room, I'm sure, for one
Okay.
more person.
But also, that's more water that we can use instead of fighting for it and
Oh,
struggling for the last second.
And Nayland might be coming back. We never know.
back across the desert by himself.
Also, if they couldn't cross the desert alone, why would they even try?
Yeah,
Why do they
might,
need somebody to walk them through?
They might be weak.
Well, it's dangerous.
They can get over it.
Okay. All right. So I feel like the answer is yes. Okay. Very good. I
What?
go. Mr. Nista, Mrs. Nisa, Dragon.
Oh, Eladrian.
Eladrian.
We have some tact. Goodness.
Okay. Hey, Drag. You want to come with us?
Yes, absolutely. I was woken this morning with this terrible noise, and I need to get across the Sand Sea, and you're the first group I came across.
I would have hated to be woken up by a terrible noise. I myself can make wonderful noises.
Says who, Eladrian?
Well, welcome to our group. We shall get you across. Were you just trying to get to Onegas, or?
I'm just traveling around, and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. All right. So like a traveling dragon. Yes. This is normal. Okay.
You have any enemies?
Ooh.
Some with like red eyes? A
You have
dwarf?
any enemies?
Yeah, a changeling. You friends with them? Huh?
Are you friends with the changeling?
Yeah.
Do we need to defend ourselves?
Are you a bad person?
Are you the bad
Oh,
one?
You can't
this
just
is the
ask someone if
worst
they're a
intro-
bad person.
I know.
Oh my
this is
God.
Horrible.
Where is Snaylin when you meet him? Jesus fucking Christ.
Forgive our
I'm.
companion here. He is a bit green.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not bad. I'm perfectly good, but I'm sure everybody says that.
Oh yeah, I definitely trust her. Yeah, she's good.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Okay. Yes. If Zara trusts her, I will trust her as well. Okay. You are trusted. Let's go. Let us take off.
By the voice of reason?
Who's that? Do you know Mr. Reason? Why are you hearing his voice? Do you hear
Okay,
things?
okay, okay.
Are you
We
having
also-
hallucinations?
Listen, if anything happens, y'all two, and I'll point aggressively to Aladrin and Zora, y'all two are responsible.
We are
If there's a
responsible.
mess,
What?
y'all gotta clean it.
Why
That
we put
sounds
it on?
Not me.
Why we put it on Corey? She's the one that wants her in the group.
I mean, hey, if he wasn't including me, I wasn't about to include myself.
You're
One
not
thing,
now, too.
I am not babysitting another fucking duck.
Corey looks over at Dragonista. Oh wait, at least she would ask her a question, but she's muted.
So
Oh, now she's unmuted. Dragonista, can you fight?
I can, but I try not to. I just try to make sure everybody is happy.
So,
Well, good. If
liability.
you can fight, then you should be able to help hold your own. You know, among our group, because the desert is a dangerous place. We don't know what might happen while we're there. So, hopefully, we won't have to fight. But given my track record of being with this group, I have yet to go anywhere without needing to fight.
Oh, yes, that makes perfect sense. Scare her right away. Okay, very good. You know,
People attack the chosen, you know, that's just how it happens.
right, we are
Can we
chosen.
not say the C word? Jesus
Ugh.
fucking Christ.
No,
Christ? You just said the C word. You said Christ.
Oh.
she's a good person.
Okay, you know, let's leave. I think it's time for us to go. Come on, let's go.
We are going.
Oh, glitter and sparkles, let's go.
Glitter and sparkles?
I'm curious, do they have any
Sure.
weapons on them? Or, like, and how tall are they?
Well,
Drag is a beautiful 7'2" and is
God damn!
ready to go.
God damn!
Everybody's gonna like crane their necks to look up at her.
That's a whole lot of women.
She's stacked.
The
Uh,
perfect replacement for me.
This is with or without
Dog.
heels.
And so you can also see like while she's wearing a dress, she's got like huge like rippling muscles as well, and like she's got a giant trident on her back as well as some like hand axes on her. So she's like, you know, she's being real modest.
Oh,
You're gonna
wow.
you're gonna be my new shield. And I'll just walk up behind her, be like, okay, let's go.
I got you.
Yeah, all right.
Oh yeah,
So,
she'll fit in just right.
all right. So, okay. So we are going. We are going to the thing. We are going to ride on the cart on the back of Goldie, and we are going to take off across the sand sea that is white in front of us. You know, it's as far as the sands can see, or the eyes can white, or what is it? Don't shoot until you see the whites of their sand. The sand of their whites. The whites of their eyes.
Galadriel.
What is it?
The in-sync Galadriel was perfect.
Does he always talk?
Yes.
Yes, and I wish he didn't.
Whatever. You love my voice, especially when I'm singing to you.
I never told that to you. I think I've actually said quite the opposite.
It is, no, I think you are wrong. I am fairly certain you have said it many a time in your sleep. You know, that is when you are the most honest. You are saying, oh, that Eladrian, he is such a good singer. I just love it when he is singing and talking all of the time. It is my favorite thing. I've heard this from you in your sleep.
I find that very hard to believe, but whatever you say, Galadriel.
See, I knew I was right.
Sorry.
All right. So
Has anyone tried bonking him on the head? I've known that to be
Yes.
worthwhile treatment for this.
That would make his mental condition worse.
Okay.
thought
Opposite
about it.
therapy. Got it.
Multiple times.
What do you... Whatever. You guys, you love me. You cannot hide it. We are a family of ducks.
I've never said that to you.
I will just let these insults roll off of my back like water off of a duck's back.
I say it with all the love and care in my heart. Now, let's go. You need to get your ass on this sled and leave immediately.
We are on the sled. We are sledding on the sand.
Alrighty, so you guys make your way over to the Desert Runners, where Narprax waves over to you, Corey, and kind of beckons you over, and you see as you guys approach, you see Goldie is all strapped up, ready to go, and Goldie's about maybe like a 6-7 foot long serpent-like creature, kind of akin to like a salamander you can think of, and the sled that Goldie is tied up to is about 10 feet long, and it looks like it can hold all you guys quite comfortably. There's like railings on it for you to hold on to. Not so much, there's no like seats to it. It's kind of just like a flatbed sled for you guys to sit on. And Narpax beckons you over. Good morning, good morning. We got Goldie all set up for you, Corey.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Narprax. Hello, Goldie. How are you, little terrifying beast baby?
And Goldie just nudges into your hands again.
Oh, it's a good girl. I forgot the gender for a second. It flip-flopped all last session. but yeah, it's great. All right, let us all get Midas, do we have the gold?
Do we have the what?
Gold? The
The-
30 gold?
The Midas should like kind of like look around, like look behind him, like 30.
Yes.
Zar, wow, I'm so happy you volunteered to pay. You know, I always appreciated you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you said you was gonna pay. Come on, whip out that little coin purse of yours.
I thought we were all gonna split it evenly.
No, we never said that. You volunteered us to do it.
I never
Come on,
said that.
could you change? I definitely remember you saying that.
Granddad.
That's not my name, I fear.
Granddad, you are now the granddad of the group. But
I
it's
am
okay.
not. I'm not even old.
I'm fairly certain you have all of the money in your pocket, right? In the pouch that is in your pocket right there? This one?
No, Zor has it.
No,
He owns a whole hotel.
he does not
My
own it.
parents own a hotel.
Okay. It has the
Okay.
last name on it. He owns the hotel. He can afford it. He said he was gonna pay for it last night. I don't know why you're acting like you don't remember this.
Looking
Okay.
back through my records, I'm pretty sure you still have some things that are worth some gold.
I've no such thing. All I have is my hands and my work. Nothing else. You, however, have all the work. Come on, Zar.
Well, some of
Zar.
Nayland also
now
handed
is-
off the gold, so...
Now is not the time to play games, Zar. Just pay for it already.
Wait,
Sorry.
Narprax just says, "Should I put Goldie back in the stable or something?" Or
No,
No.
my
that's
friend here will
probably
pay
for
for
the
it.
best. We could probably walk.
We can probably
No.
we can
Sorry.
probably walk this.
Oh, what is the problem? How much gold do you have on you?
Enough?
See, to pay for it.
I have enough for magic. This isn't magic.
This
How
is not
much
magic.
gold did Nayland give us?
he only had like 9 gold, so he gave you 8.
Oh, how generous. He gave us almost everything he had. He would have given us the shirt off his back, that man. He was a phenomenal duck.
Well, we had to pay for it somehow. We got the 8 from Nayland.
Okay.
We need 22
How much
more
does
gold.
everybody else have?
None. I have none.
And it's
Okay, cool.
and it's 40 gold, like we talked about yesterday. 30 is the deposit, and 10 is the actual charge.
I still only have 8, so not much help here.
I'll
Well, that will be 8. That's 16
That's
right there.
16. All right, Zara, your turn.
I'll pull Aladdin to the side and be like, Aladdin,
Yes. Yes.
is there any way, you're a good salesman, maybe you could talk the guy down.
Maybe I could. Maybe I'll try. I will try. No, hey, Mr. Catman? Hello.
What are y'all doing?
Mr. Cat. Yes.
I am a dragonborn.
Right.
That's what I meant. Yes, you're a born of dragons. You are a dragonborn? We have a dragon with us as well.
Yes,
you know this
I can see it.
Do you know this dragon? Do dragons know each other? Is this a
I
thing?
know where this is going. No.
Oh, okay.
Me and Midas tried this yesterday.
Okay.
This is not happening. I am not suffering it again.
What are
I
you
am not
talking about?
losing this sled. So
Midas,
Hey,
you look behind you, and just in the far distance, you can see in the window is Sapphire looking at you all.
Okay. So, okay, Eladrian, you have 8 gold. Come on, Midas would like hand out his hands. Alright, give me a hand.
Yes. How many gold is
Put
it?
the
that you
money in the hand.
Put the money in the hand. Put the money in the hand. You got the money. Put it in your hand. Okay.
Eladrian.
I was putting the money in your hand. I was creating a song to make this more enjoyable for me to do.
Eladrian.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you. Alright, and then we have the 8 from the Nayland. Zar.
What about the new
Take the
girl?
money out before I shake it out.
She can't just get away with a free ride.
Zar.
Drag. Help.
Okay, I'll just hide behind you.
Midas will like slowly look up.
So I have a little bit of gold, but let me just talk to this dragonborn a little bit, because I know Eladrian's eyes are open and mouth is moving, but Mr. Brain has long since departed. So we'll just see if I can talk to him a little better. So Dragonborn, what kind of deal can we catch with this sled here?
Sure, well, the deal is you can rent it for full price, or you can walk out into the desert and try your luck.
Oh my god.
and
I
we
hate this
will
town.
pay.
Pretty sure
Oh my
I'd
God.
rather
Please.
try my luck.
Fucking Christ.
So
Midas will move
Drag
up.
just
put
turns
the-
around and says, well, I only have 10 gold, so here you go.
Oh wow. You have just met us and you're already giving us all of your money?
Wow,
Okay.
see, this is someone I respect. You know what, Drag? I take back everything I said about you. You are a valuable member to our team.
Ori smacks Midas upside the head.
Ow! What did I do?
Was
Don't
that a
be an
term of
ass.
endearment?
No, Midas is a gold
Yes.
digger.
I am not.
Yes, you know, you are fine and dandy with somebody the second they offered the pay.
Well, of course. It's called manipulating.
Okay,
Now,
then
if
we
you don't
just
mind,
need 4 more gold from you. Pay up.
but Zora said he was gonna pay the rest.
No, pay up.
Fine. Midas would like whip out his cold pouch, and you see there's definitely more than enough gold pieces. And he'll put 4 gold pieces down. God, you're draining me.
4 gold. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. Alright, give him the money.
Mr. Krabs. Here,
Alright,
the payment.
so how much did everyone give?
I gave all of my 8. I have no more gold.
I think it's 30. So we need 10 more. I'll
But that's later. We can pay that later.
No, you pay that now.
What?
No.
You get the 30 back if you get Goldie here all the way to the desert runners outside Onagas. So all this money's coming back to you, but this is just the $10 charge to use it.
He's just
So I
going
have
to.
to... Oh my god! You see Midas groan before opening his gold pouch again and ripping up more gold pieces. Fine.
It's gold that you have, man.
Don't worry about it. It's none of your business.
when he opens it, can we glance in to see how much he has?
Do a perception check, and Midas, do a sleight of hand check.
Oh, natural 1, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's a 7. Sorry.
I got the 15.
Oh, that's a 1. That's
Wow.
that one right there. I don't see anything.
Come on, Midas, all you need is a... 16.
Ladrian, you can see he's got a good chunk of change still in his money purse.
Hang on a
But the
second.
rest of you can't see it. You hear the jingling of coins, but you don't know how much is in there.
I can
Your
s-
eyes are break for me. Look
There.
away, look away.
Look at
Let's
it.
just get on the road,
right.
please.
Have we paid the man? Or dragon?
Yep, seems like it's all here. Alright, so who's taking the reins?
That will be me, of course.
No, the fuck
absolutely
you
not.
wouldn't.
No,
What do you mean?
no.
I gave every penny I had to ride these
Me?
bird
Yeah,
snake.
ride it.
Goldie-
You're not driving it.
Goldie here likes me, so I should take the reins here.
I took
I
a
agree.
And
I took a lizard training class in college.
lizard training class.
Lizard training?
Yeah, they teach, you how to they teach you how to drive them babies.
So get in the back.
Okay.
Narprax hands the reins over to you, Corey, and he'll say, "Oh, come on over. Let me show you the compass here," and he'll kind of help you up onto the sled, Corey. And there's a little step stool for the rest of you guys to kind of hop up in the sled. Well, at the very end of the sled, kind of like where you'd be sitting, the piloting seat, right smack dab in the middle, there's a small compass, and this compass is always going to point towards Onagas. So just keep following this, and eventually you'll get there.
So, like, is north.
Yeah, don't worry about north, east, or west. Just follow where the compass is pointing you. And you can see, in terms of relative direction, it's pointing southeast.
Got it.
Perfect. All right. Everyone ready?
Hold on 1 second. And then Eladrian jumps down and walks around and like jumps onto the back of Goldie and like trying to hold on tight and says, "Okay, now I'm ready."
Make
Let's
a
go.
handling check.
You got it, man. Oh yes, this is going to be great.
You get
Hey,
bucked off so high in the sky, and you crash down, and you take. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I cast Featherfall on my way down?
Yeah, sure.
And I don't take any damage?
Nope.
Okay. Whew. That was a close one, guys.
I cannot lie. It would have been more satisfying to watch him hurt himself.
That was only 3 seconds, Eladrin. You could do 10.
Yes. Yes.
In the sled.
Okay. And I hang my head and I walk into the sled, playing a sad song like, oh. Okay, that was good.
Now, before you guys leave, do you guys have enough water for your trip? So at least, you're gonna need at least 3 water skins to get all the way there. You got enough?
We have plenty. Yes.
All right.
But if you want to give us more, I would gladly accept it.
Oh, Sapphire's got
course.
plenty of them over there if you want to go.
No,
we
no,
got
we're
it.
good.
That's okay,
Wow,
that's
guys,
okay.
I think it's time to go.
All right.
Anyway, how do I get Goldie to go? Do I say mush?
Just
What do I-
give those reins a snap, and Goldie will take off.
All right, and Corey snaps the reins back.
All right, and you snap the reins, and you guys are headed out and away. Let's just take a little break as we get everything sorted on my end here. So we'll take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll get right back to it.
All right.
That was good.
But
7'2".
wait, that's a whole lot of women.
That's a whole lot of woman.
So just a little preface for this. This is going to be one of those times when having water skins is going to be counted. So it is going to be important that you have them. And that's all I'll
Why?
say about that. Because you're in the desert. And you need to
Okay.
drink water.
We need the water.
Alright. So, entering into the White Sand Sea, it's as Narprax told you before, Corey, it's about a 3-day trip to Onagas, and you'll need about probably have to stay 2 nights in the desert. But leaving the first and last outpost and heading out into the White Sand Sea, you all watch the desert serpent's claws dig into the soft, fine sand and push it aside. Its webbed footing taking scoops of the sand and flinging it aside. It almost appears as if the serpent is swimming in the sand, as a portion of its legs sink into the sand as it pulls the sled forward. With a surprising speed, you are pulled along the winding dunes. The sled you are on is skating along the surface of the sand, and you all feel small grains of sand stick to the sweat on your face as the wind blows against you. There are no clouds in the sky as the oppressive heat bears down on you all, but you can see birds of prey in the distant skies, desperately searching for a meal. And as you progress into this vast desert, the sand spreads out as far as the eye can see. Midas, make a d20 roll for me.
Shit. Okay.
Ooh.
And while that's going on, I'll give you guys a little bit of time to role play and maybe talk to your new travel companion here.
We are riding on the snake sled. The snake sled we are riding. It is a sled that is pulled by a snake, and we are riding it. We are riding it. The ducks on a snake. You never thought you'd see some ducks on a snake. No, you didn't ever think you'd see some ducks on a snake. So, what is it that you are, doing here? Dragon, drag, drago, drag, drag.
Wow.
Wow is right. Was there a question in there?
Yeah. So, what are you doing on the way to on the Goss, the city of the sand?
Well, I've been thinking about doing a new show there, but I've got to take a look at the places first.
You are a performer, you say?
Yes, see, I am a drag queen.
A dragon?
Queen.
A queen of dragons?
No, see,
Oh.
I like pretty dresses.
Oh,
So you're a princess.
Yes.
A
Yes, I
queen, Czar,
am.
A
Oh,
queen.
oh yes, queen.
she said she wasn't.
I
a
will
queen.
take either title.
You need to respect royalty, Czar. Jeez.
Was that supposed to bow?
My
And
tiara
Zoro-
goes both ways.
Zoro bow a little bit.
My tiara goes both ways. I
Oh,
know.
I appreciate the respect, but you don't have to bow. You can look all the time.
You're our main protector now, and you're a queen, so look, we have to show respect.
Drag pats him on the head. It's okay. You are doing so good.
Thank you.
Just get a little bit closer.
I've never been to a drag show before, but I hear they're marvelous.
Oh, glitters and sparkles. You've never been to one? Oh,
No.
they are the most beautiful thing. I'm the most beautiful thing, but it's okay. They're beautiful because of me.
So is Dragonista your stage name or your name?
Both. You know, I was just so beautiful that I could use my real name as my stage name.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it more convenient, I guess. So
It is definitely easier to not have to remember, like, a secret identity.
So are you like? Do you drag, like your dresses across the floor? What are you dragging?
No, we don't typically drag things. We are just beautiful creatures that put on beautiful dresses.
Dresses. Hey, my dresses.
We put them on, we don't drag them around.
Midas, you think she's ever worn one of your dresses?
Definitely not.
Oh,
You make dresses, he says.
So yes, have you not heard of me?
No, I haven't. What a shame.
Midas
I
is-
mean, you
Midas is
hadn't
like
heard
the
of
most
me,
flat
though,
face.
so.
oh.
You.
Look at this.
I'm gonna ignore you said that.
It is a battle of the famous people.
You know, we just let bygones be bygones and, we'll just work together in the future.
Uh-huh.
well, how
If-
long have you been performing?
As long as I can remember.
How long can you remember? How old are you?
You never ask a lady her age.
I'm so sorry. I take it back. Pretend I never said it.
I will.
All right. So Goodness me. Okay. So I'm going to just going to look over here then. Just gonna turn around. Just gonna watching the sand go by.
You can see Czar kind of with his book out, kind of taking notes as you're talking. Like,
Okay, drag queen. She doesn't drag things across the floor. She wears pretty dresses. Beautiful dragon. Okay.
Excuse Czar, he's going through Rift's walls.
Drag looks at his book and sees beautiful and her name, and she's like, yes, that's correct.
It is okay. Check mark. Okay, getting it right.
Check mark. Okay. Yes. I wonder. Hey.
oh, good.
No, I was going to ask Corey. Do you think you're going to be able to cook us a meal out here in the desert?
Of course I can. I can cook anywhere.
Of course you can. Of course I would. How could I think of anything different? You know, of course I should have known. You know, the best chef in all of Stellaris. With us.
Adrian, are you okay?
I am, not nervous at all. I have spent a life underwater, and now I am traveling through, the sand as far as I can see. It's exactly the opposite of water. It's not, it is not normal for me.
Yeah, not
you-
nervous at all.
You sound. Are you nervous about the sand or something else?
I don't. Zar, do you remember when, we were talking in the city a little while ago, and Midas gave us both a compliment? Remember that? He said,
I don't remember this.
he said to us, "You two are responsible," and they said that right to us.
No, I don't remember. Why are
You
you
don't
so
remember?
Why are you so nervous right now? Normally you're like cheery.
You're deflecting.
Is it because you're in front of a beautiful woman?
That might be a little bit of the reason. Yes, it might be that.
Well, that's
You know,
offensive to
I-
Corey. She's also a beautiful woman.
I take no offense, Zar. I promise. I promised you.
Okay,
This one is blue, just like me.
Ah,
Fucking
that's what
Christ.
does it for you. Okay. And yes, I am your polar opposite.
Oh, don't take offense. It's okay. It's the dresses mostly. And then there's me, and, it just adds together to too much for 100%. It's just over that. And, I'm over and I'm extra.
But I love the extraness. I mean, your dress is gorgeous.
Oh, glitters and sparkles. You're just too sweet.
Glitters and sparkles. Is that your favorite thing?
Oh, I love glitter, and I never joke about sparkles.
That's very last year. Maybe that's why I've never heard of you.
Granddad,
Oh,
be nice.
I'm not a fucking granddad. There's not a
Yeah, Corey-
single
Corey just,
strand of
like,
hair that's gray. Look at
She
this.
gives him a look from over her shoulder, and then goes back to paying attention to the compass and the sand.
Can't pick. I'm stuck on a fucking slab with all.
So as you guys are traveling through the White Sand Sea, the desert serpent climbs up and down the numerous dunes, and what you can only describe as having a bit of fun. Goldie tends to slide down the dunes on its belly, letting gravity do its thing as it gets a little break from having to pull the sled. But as you crest over the next dune, towards the east, all of you are able to catch a glimpse of a group of birds swooping down and pecking at a person. The person is traveling alone in this vast desert, and they stumble and fall to their knees, collapsing face first into the sand as the birds begin to flock towards them and surround them in anticipation for a meal. What do you do?
Keep going.
Yeah, I think you should leave them alone. The birds, I think they're on a mission. Shouldn't
Yeah.
interrupt a mission.
I'm leaving. The last time we tried to stop for anything, that didn't go super well. I'm going to keep going.
We shouldn't waste daylight. The sooner we can get to Onagars, the sooner we can get back to Frento. So let's just keep it moving.
We're just going to pass this person that is being attacked by these birds that are flying from the sky.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what we're doing.
How many birds are there? Do we know? Can we count them?
You probably get a look and you see about like 5 of them, and they're not particularly large birds or anything like that. They're kind of like a standard vulture in the desert.
Is he like really far away?
Maybe he's like 100 yards or so, 150 yards.
All right, so you're going to have to clarify. Are we talking yards or feet?
Oh, we should say 150. Okay, I guess 200 feet.
200
I don't know.
feet.
It's an American. I don't know.
Oh, the yards is American.
I don't know if they use the metric system in Stellaris. Do we? So okay. So do we want to just maybe this guy has something we want? Like gold, Midas. What do you say? Maybe we go check his pockets and see. Maybe he's I don't know. Maybe he wants us to save him from the birds and we get the reward.
Pickpocket
No.
dead people. What the
He's not
fuck?
dead. Is he dead? I didn't think he was dead.
Well, not yet. And I guess to all like the birds pecking away.
Can we see what he looks like, or is he like completely covered?
He's like getting swarmed by birds.
Can
And
I?
you guys are getting farther and farther away from him.
Oh, so we've already passed him.
Hey, he's like
Corey's
behind you
passing
now.
them. She's driving by.
Let's
She's like, I'm not
focus on the
stopping.
mission, everyone. There's a reason why we're here. Let's not go off task. Let's not go
Does-
off task.
Does Goldie speak any sort of language?
I mean,
The language
it's
of
an animal.
lizards.
It's an animal.
Can I cast message into the lizard?
Ayo.
Sure.
All right, I want to tell Goldie with message. I want to be like, hey, turn and go towards the guy. Just take a right, just real quick, make a quick detour. Just scared.
Corey, you see Goldie's head perk up and just kind of look around, but then just continues on its path.
All
It's all right.
right.
It's all right, Goldie. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. All right, okay.
We're going.
We're going. We are going. All right, so we are going to continue past this man. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right, so you guys leave that man in the desert to his fate as you continue on up and down the numerous dunes of the White Sand Sea, and really, it's almost a little bit maddening to see how many dunes there are as far as the eye can see. It's kind of like, well, Eladrian, it's kind of like being out on the open water where all you can see is ocean and absolutely nothing else. It's a little bit maddening at times, and as you spend more and more of your days out here, it kind of just, it's starting to get to you all a little bit more, but and in combination with the high and intense heat of the sun in the sky and no clouds giving you guys any sort of break from the sun, just over the day, it's getting very oppressive, and you're all kind of taking swigs out of your water skins, and finally the sun begins to set, and you guys are going to need to make camp for your first night in the desert.
This is so eerie. We are surrounded by nothing but sand. The so dry sand. This is not where I'm comfortable. I am not typically, on the sand. This is very weird for me. Okay, so can I just stay on the cart, you guys? Do you mind? I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to sit on the sled.
Eladrian, it's just sand.
Yeah, I know. It's just sand. Yes, I know.
It's not going to swallow you whole, Eladrian.
Okay, well maybe we don't just put that out there like that. Okay, maybe we don't say that.
Eladrian, you literally jumped off cliffs multiple times, and you're telling me you're scared of a fucking ground? The
You know what's-
sand?
You don't know what's under. You don't know what's under the sand. This is called, the Great Sand Sea of White, or whatever we calling these sands. But this is just, if this was a real sea, like there are monsters under the ocean in the water, and if this is also a sea, then I am fairly certain that there are going to be monsters, under the sand, the ocean of the sand seas, the white seas of sands.
You
Those.
jumped into what you thought was lava, and you're telling me... Okay, Eladrian, just stay put then.
I've had much more experience with the seas and the waters than you have, I see. I mean, if it's okay, we know more about what's in the sky than what is under the seas. So this being another sea is just a little bit of a worry for me here. So I'm just going to stay on this land.
I'll
All
try to help.
right.
I'll try to help out a little bit and put it high in the sky.
And I'll kind of send anything, kind of just up and to look around for a spot for us to stay for the night and see or any dangers.
Sure. So you send anything up in the sky and roll perception for anything.
Nice, 21.
All right. So anything flies up high into the sky, and he doesn't see anything of danger, and there's really nowhere better to stay than, I guess, would be in between some dunes, really. Everything, it's kind of looks exactly the same as far as he can see.
There's no like boulder or anything like that.
Nope, just dunes and sand.
Any cactuses? Is there cactuses?
No cactuses.
Die.
Cacti?
Or
Sand.
cacti.
Cacti?
Cacti, yeah.
Just lots of sand.
Yeah, there's nothing out here, guys. We could probably like pitch a tent on the sled and all sleep together.
Yes, that is a good idea. Yes, we will stay together, very close, not on the sand, on the sled. Yes, we will do this. All right, give me the tent. All right,
Okay.
we're putting up it.
Who's got the tent?
That would be Ore.
The tent is only a 2-person tent, by the way.
Well, 3, didn't we?
Did you guys buy
Yeah,
3?
we got like.
Or did
Yeah,
you
we
buy,
bought 3.
Or did you buy water skins? 3
We
water
bought both.
skins each? Okay. Alright, so y'all got tents?
Yeah, the original plan was 2, to Nayland.
Yeah. 'Cause
The
we've
big
gotten
boy.
multiple of those, so we should have enough for everybody to sleep. Now, who sleeps in which tent? That's up to y'all.
Come on, Zara, let's go.
I'm going to I'm going to just sit here on the side of the. You know what? I'm going to go keep. I'm right here, and this is where I'm going to stay.
Are you okay, Ladrian?
Just fine.
First
Might
you're
as well roll his eyes.
First you're nervous about the woman, and now you're nervous about the sand.
I'm worried about the sand. That is all I'm worried about is the sand.
Your brother crossed it. I think we'll be okay.
My brother. Yes, you are right. My brother did cross the sand by himself. Well, not by himself. He had a group. He had a group just like we are a group.
Yeah, but he was still brave enough, and the Breeze Leaf sounds like a strong clan.
Yes, and he was younger than I am, and I am his older brother. And if he can do it, then I can do it. You are right. You are right, Czar.
Of
We
course.
can do this. We can conquer the sands of the sea sands, with the white ones. We can conquer these.
You know what I think would make you feel even better?
If I was to play a song
And sleep with Midas.
and sleep with Midas, okay, I will sleep with Midas. Midas,
Wait, no,
scoot over. You ready?
no.
Yes, here I come.
I'm gonna fucking smother you in your sleep, Eladrin.
You are going to lover me in my sleep? Now, you keep your hands to yourself, sir. I'm going to sing us a lullaby. You ready? All right. Lullaby and good night. We are going.
Then Midas attempt to smother Eladrin.
Sure. Make a unarmed attack.
Oh god. Anything but that.
No. you.
It doesn't. Elytrian's able to get out of the way of it.
Oh, what was that? You said you wanted me to sing louder? Okay.
No.
Sorry,
Just-
sure.
No.
No, you're
No. Quiet.
Quiet. I know that song. Yes. All right. Ready?
What?
You know
Song?
The song of quiet. It is the
Eladrin.
quiet.
No.
It is the quiet song.
Midas should like scream into her pillow.
So you guys, as the sun has gone down in the sky, the desert that was just unbearably hot during the day has become quite frigid overnight. So who's going to be up and taking the first watch?
I'll take first
Midas
watch.
will, because he probably is not getting any sleep.
Poor Midas.
Me and
All
Midas
right.
together.
And I'm gonna need everyone to mark off a water skin.
Aye,
Alright.
Cap.
How many do we? Was it 3 per person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and she's got enough too.
Yes, she should have Naylons.
Okay, cool. Marking one off.
All right. So Midas and Zar, you two are staying up first.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Are you guys? So you guys are kind of just chilling, and you're a little bit chilly. Are you gonna light a fire, a campfire, or anything like that to stay warm, or what are you guys doing?
Great question.
Let's see.
Midas is gonna cast snare like next to one of the tents, and then he's gonna look for stuff to start a fire. Hopefully.
Let's see.
And so you can kind of maybe find, tinder boxes if you have them, a little bit of something to get a small fire going. You're able to find maybe a scrap or two of super dry wood on the sled itself. It looks like they, left a couple of extra provisions for you guys to start a fire overnight. So Zar and Midas, you two are up and watching the fire. And is there anything you guys want to talk about?
So do you think Dalen's gonna leaving us oh, I forgot his name.
Holgram.
Olgrim, yeah. You think, yeah.
Do I think he's gonna come back? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Midas is gonna look at Zar for a little bit before responding. Yeah, he'll be back.
Oh, okay, good, yeah. It's weird not having her leader.
About what exactly? The birds?
Yeah, the ducks. The mighty ducks. Us. You.
You know how I feel about that name, Zar.
You said you liked it.
I keep seeming to put words into my mouth. It's very weird. Regardless, I do think the whole Nayland thing is pretty weird. I think y'all keep adding people to our humble, lovely group. It's also weird. I think a lot of things is weird, Zar, but I'm trying to get through, I guess.
You're pretty weird too, it's okay.
What?
I mean, you are. In your own special way.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Anyways,
No, it's a good thing. But yeah, anyways.
Sure. How are you doing, Zar, about the whole Nayland thing? You was pretty close to him, no?
Yeah, I mean, I was close to Holgrim too, and I don't know.
And he left also.
Seems like everyone I get close to just keeps leaving. Like my sister, Nayland, Holgrim. Is it me?
I don't think so, Zar. Why would people want to leave you? I don't think it's you.
Is that why you don't get close to me? Because you think you'll leave?
What? No, that's not why.
Both of you guys roll perception check for me.
Alright.
Cap. Damn.
All right, continue talking.
Why would you say that, Zar? No.
Well, it seems to be a trend, you know? And now I'm getting closer to Drag. And she'll probably leave us too.
We'll be fine, Zar. It's not you. People just leave. It's just a way of life, I guess.
If you say so.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
What are you?
So
Are you okay?
yeah, why wouldn't I be? I mean, people leave, like I said. You get used to it.
Did someone leave you?
No.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, not 20.
Damn.
Midas, what does he kind of read off of you? And you gotta
well-
answer truthfully on this one. Unless you want to roll like a deception or a persuasion, and you have to get a nat 20.
Okay. Well, Zard did realize that Midas answered a pad too quickly. It kind of seemed pretty suspicious that he would answer so fast, and so like the way he said no was very short. Yeah, he's obviously not telling the truth, but that's all he knows.
Midas, we've been traveling for a long time now, and I've picked up on your mannerisms. And I can tell you're not telling the truth.
Can you tell him not to slap you?
You always want to slap me. What do you mean?
Fair.
So, who left you?
It doesn't matter. That's not important.
It does matter. We're friends. We're ducks.
You just keeping this duck thing up. Zard, maybe you should just try to focus on what really matters. Not who left, not Nayland, to be honest with you. It's this whole 5 fucking relic things.
I mean, that's just like it's a side quest. You matter to me.
It's a side quest. Sorry, we would have never met if it wasn't for that.
I know, and now all I can think about is you guys. And of course, collecting magic and becoming all powerful, and
You really need to focus on what's important.
Out of nowhere, Zar, a gigantic glaive just lands right beside your leg.
Oh shit!
I'll look in the direction that it came from.
And looking in the direction of where you came from, you see a man with like a very large man just slowly approaching you all, and he says, "Did I get it?" And Zara, once you look down to where the glaive is, like right next to your leg, you see that it actually impaled a scorpion creature right beside you.
Holy, Midas, are you seeing this?
What the fuck?
Is the desert playing tricks on me?
Who's out there?
The man just kind of walks over to your group and just kind of plucks his glaive out of the ground with the scorpion still on it, and seeing that you have a fire started, he kind of just sits down next to you guys and just sticks the scorpion into the fire and starts cooking it.
You're not gonna. Who are you?
Oh, me? Oh, my name is Kozin. Sorry, I startled you.
Startled me. He almost killed me.
No, I would never kill you. I have perfect aim.
I guess you did save me, so thank you.
Yes, you have to watch out for these desert slumbers. They are quite dangerous.
Are you about to eat that?
Oh, yes, it's dangerous, but they taste pretty good. And after it's like charred for a couple of seconds, he kind of just plucks it off of the end of his blade and just kind of pulls off some of the legs and just like sucks on it like a lobster leg.
Oh, wow. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Thank God I built up my tolerance.
What do we see? Like, what is his race? How tall is he? Weapons?
Wow. Oh, take it easy.
Buy me dinner first, gosh.
um. So as this person, and it's a human man that sits next to you. He's wearing like a large a large brimmed hat, almost like a almost like a weaved like straw sun hat. You know, basically designed for walking and traversing in the desert. He's wearing large baggy cloth clothes. Once again, very desert appropriate attire that he's wearing. Zar, he is quite large. He's like 6'5". Very, very muscular. He's carrying a large backpack with him, as well as his large glaive. He has no facial hair, but he's quite tanned, and he has some tribal tattoos that basically go from the bottoms of his or the top of his cheeks that go upwards, kind of across his eyes and up over his forehead, and what you would believe is up with his skull and kind of down the back of his head. And he looks over to you guys and he says, "Well, is this your guys' first time in the desert?"
Depends. Why does it matter?
Oh, well, you weren't prepared for the desert slumbers. That's why I ask.
So it's obvious then.
Well, you know, sometimes you can tell when people are a little bit naive when it comes to traversing the desert. There's many dangers out here.
Well, yes, we're new. This is our first time here, but we're gonna make it work.
Yes,
Even
no doubt
if
about that.
a scorpion jumps out.
Well-
You're not one of those dangers, right? You're not gonna rob us. You're not a bandit.
No, I don't think I could take on the lot of all of you. You know, I
He
just
couldn't.
see. I trust this metal-armed man over here, who has quite the fancy outfit on.
Thank you. Huh. Yeah, I don't. Maybe he won't hurt us. He has good taste. Good taste, you know. That says a lot about a person. I mean,
You said I trust too quick. Gosh.
what is that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, well, as I said, my name is Kozen, and you know, I'm a little bit in a difficult spot right now, actually.
What's wrong with you?
Well, it's quite hard for me to talk about, but all of my tribe was actually very recently killed by the desert raiders.
Oh.
That-
Wait. Tribe? You're not from Onagas.
No, but believe it or not, there are people that live out in the desert here.
That's weird. Okay.
You know, sometimes people don't want to be constrained by cities and just be around all those people, you know?
Yeah, of course. They'd rather be with the desert slumbers.
Well, if you know how to look out for them, there's not much to worry about.
It's not that weird. One of our party lived in a mountain, so
Oh, he's pretty weird.
he's normal. You're the weird one.
I,
But anyways,
I'm the.
I'm sorry to hear about your tribe. What village were you part of, or?
Well, our village didn't have a name, but I was one of the main scouts for our village. I would go out and search for resources, so I know the desert quite well. And when I came back from one of my voyages, my city and all of my family were killed.
It's horrible.
Wait. You wanted help?
Help with what? No, I would not ask you guys to help me out. No, that's
Oh, thank
that is
God.
that is way too much. But I beg of you, out of the kindness of your heart, I've I've been walking the desert for the last 2 days, and would you guys be able to just give me a ride to Onagas?
I don't know.
I mean, I have some money if I could pay you.
Jeez.
You do. How much? How much?
Hold on. And he turns around into his large bag and kind of like reaches down really deep in there. And as he's kind of fumbling around, he says, my village has to sometimes go to Onagas and get some supplies and things like that. So, let me see if the raiders didn't get everything. And he pulls out about like 7 gold pieces.
That's it.
I mean, you don't need to give us our money. I mean,
Hey,
our money-
whoa, wait,
What?
wait. Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes, he does.
But we're ducks. We don't accept money from other people.
Yes, we do.
We give money. Here.
Sorry, no. I'm in charge now.
Oh.
Look, sir. You can give us the 7 gold and 3 more after we drop you off, and you can come with us.
That sounds like a great deal. I'm sure I'll be of great help to you in the desert. It's quite dangerous out here, as I said before. But
Yeah,
here,
you can kill all the desert slumber.
there's things out there that are a little bit more dangerous than the desert slumber. But here, take my money, please.
Oh, we're flustered. Don't worry.
No, I'll hold on to it. Don't worry, Midas.
And I'll take it from his hand.
Zard, sit down.
So who do I give this to?
Me.
Me.
Do not give the money to the child.
Don't give it to the fake
So
leader.
what? The fake Zard?
I'm just going to put it on the ground right here, and whoever takes it, I'll just watch.
Zard, if
Anything
you
will-
move, I swear to God.
I'll snap, and then I'll snap again, and anything will be by the money, take it and fly up.
That's not fair.
I didn't move.
That is quite a cool trick you have with that bird.
Oh, thanks.
I swear to God, so I'm gonna tie you to the bottom of the fucking. Anyways,
You know, if you ever get lost in that desert, that bird would probably make a pretty good treat.
Whoa there, man. He's not for eating.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not used to having what do they call them? Pets.
Yeah, he's not a pet. He's my friend.
Oh, hello, little friend.
And anything will kind of slowly trot up to him with the gold in his mouth and kind of poke him with his horns.
Oh, this is a weird bird.
You telling me?
He's a fiend.
Like a demon.
Yeah. Like me.
Oh, okay. He's gonna lean over to Midas and he says, "You know, you're traveling with a demon,
I know.
and you're okay
Right,
with
is he-
this?
I'm still debating.
Well, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it."
Right as he leans over to Midas, I'll open the book.
Be like, hey, Book, we made 2 new friends today.
2 new friends.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone wants to be friends with us.
Well, you're just one popular guy, Zar. Who could blame him?
I know, but we lost Nayland, so that kind of sucks.
What? You lost Nayland? Where'd he go? Where'd you lose him?
I don't know, but I guess 2 replaces 1.
Well, that's some good math right there. That's a net positive.
That's what I'm saying.
Midas will look at their new comrade and say, don't acknowledge what he's doing right there. Just ignore it. Trust me.
Your devil man is
Just ignore it. Ignore it.
okay. If you say
Yep.
so.
I definitely do say that. Sorry. Perhaps you want to put the book down. You're coming off as crazier than normal.
I mean, the
Put
book's
the
also
book
my
down.
friend.
Put the book down.
Okay, good night, Book. Sleep tight.
Should have got y'all aged me. How long have you been traveling the desert? pretty dark outside.
Yes,
Obviously.
I know. As I mentioned, I was a scout for my village, so I'm quite good at traversing the desert. But when you don't have any transportation and you're doing it by foot, it is quite difficult. And I mean, I know I've asked you all for so much, but do any of you have a little bit of water to spare?
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
wait, no, Czar.
What? He gave
We
us
do
money.
not. That doesn't mean anything, Czar.
He basically paid for it.
Okay, so what are you gonna drink?
Your
Oh,
water?
okay. No, the fuck you're not.
Why not?
Because that's mine.
Okay, well, I choose to give some of mine to him.
You're gonna regret that, Zora. Do not do that.
I don't regret anything.
I'll give us some water.
Oh,
Fucking Christ.
thank you, Devil Man. I appreciate it, my friend.
You know, that's gonna cost you 2 more gold.
I know gold is costly, but I swear I'll make it up to you when we get back into Onagas.
Yes, Swift gold. I get it, yes.
And he'll gratefully take some water from you, Zard. He doesn't drink too much, but you feel like a quarter or about a half of your water skin is gone. He says, "Thank you so much. I've grown adept to living on very little water, but I appreciate this. This will get me through. Thank you." And he gives the water skin back to you.
Yeah, of course. I never introduced. I'm Czar. This is Midas.
Well, pleasure to meet you, my friends.
And our friends up there, they're good people. We're the Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks. Is that like, are you a musical group?
No.
It's our demon cult.
Oh my god.
I
Kidding.
probably
I'm
would
kidding.
not tell people that. It's probably not a good idea.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm learning jokes from Eladrin.
He's still learning, as you can see.
Ah, well. Haha.
See, he gets it.
This is so painful.
So
Oh,
what
yeah.
is bringing you all across the desert?
I'll like look at Zara very quickly. Where is this visiting a friend?
Yeah, an old friend.
Oh, well, very good. Onagas is quite the lively place. I'm sure your friend is having a great time down there.
I'm sure of it, yes. Having such a great time that he invited us up there. He wanted us to share those great times with him. Yep.
Oh, well, my friends, I do apologize. I thank you for your hospitality, but traveling the desert for so long has made me quite exhausted. I do not mean to impose on your sleeping quarters. I will just fall asleep here on the ground if that is okay with you.
Maybe if yeah, you can use my tent. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can sleep at a later time. Just go ahead. I'd rather you be hidden in the tent than out in the open. I think it's safer that way. Yep.
Very well, but one moment, and he takes out some kind of like incense out of his bag and kind of lights some edges of it, and he places it at kind of around the perimeter of where you guys are and around your sled. And he says, "Well, this will keep those desert slumbers away." He says, "Well, good night. Which tent do I go to?"
It's the empty one. The one with the blue guy. Just don't wake him up.
Oh,
Please don't wake him up.
I will try my best not to. And he'll put down his bag and very slowly, kind of just like very as far as away as he can, stay away from Eladrin and just try and fall asleep next to him.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So that's the end of your guys' watch. So it's time to switch watches.
Me next. Me next.
It'll be all three of you guys.
Awesome.
Kind of as we're switching watches, I'll go over to Corey and be like,
Corey,
Yes.
hey,
Yes, sir. What is it?
I need some sleep. You think it's okay if you watch?
Yes. And
Well-
she looks around. Can she see the guy? Like,
Don't Midas will see Corey looking around and looking confused. Don't answer. Don't. It's fine. It's
this.
no. It's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you.
What?
Just trust me. I have a. It's fine.
It is fine.
I'll like. I'll point towards wherever anything is with like the gold. Just trust me. It's fine.
Oh,
Any-
yeah,
anything's
I
just
got
like
you
anything's just like poking at gold coins on the ground.
I got you a gift, Corey.
and anything will pick up the gold, fly over, and I'll give the 7 gold to Corey.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That is not for you.
You said you didn't
Oh?
have any money, so
What?
Thank you, Czar.
Thief?
Did anything take it from that sleeping person over there? Or
No, but he did take it from me.
listen to
okay,
him.
well, I feel great about that then. If it's
What?
Midas.
What?
And Corey pockets it.
Wow. Wow. That hurts.
What? You have a lot of money. I
I
heard
do
it.
not. The only thing you heard was your brain rattling around your head.
I definitely heard coins rattling around in your
N-
jacket there.
No, I'm telling you, that is Zara's brain.
Okay,
Unless it
well,
was
I'm taking watch.
buttons.
Go to sleep. Good night.
Good night. Have a good watch. Watch out for the slumbers.
The slumbers? What?
Again, you're asking a lot of questions. Stop
But
that.
what am I supposed
Just-
to look out
Just
for?
stop that.
What
Just
are the slumbers?
keep your eyes open, I guess.
For what?
Don't get poked.
By what?
Don't worry about it.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Good night. And Corey just walks off.
And you said all three of us are on watch?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do I notice this person as I'm waking up? As he's sleeping next to me?
Would you notice a sleeping person waking?
What is? Oh my God! What is? Midas!
Oh my god!
There is a sleeping person right here next to me. It is not you. When I went to sleep, it was you next to me. What is? This is not you.
I know.
What is happening? What is this?
Well, it was peace. And then you woke up.
And then what do you think I feel right now? There's a strange person sleeping next to me in the tent.
You're not dead.
Okay, I'm going to sneak out really carefully and not wake him up. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. What are you doing? Why you do this? Why you put this guy right here next to me? What is this? A funny joke?
You're just asleep.
So as Eladrian gets out of the tent, Drag's feet stick out at the bottom of the tent because she's too tall for it, and Eladrian trips over her feet, and that's how she wakes up.
What do you? Wow!
Oh, what's going on out here?
Well, I guess it is since we are awake, I guess it is our turn to take watch. You go,
Okay.
Midas, you go lay next to this sleeping person. That is this strange person. It is now for you now. Okay?
Oh, that was a great idea, Eladrin, but I was gonna actually, yeah, bye. And then he'll like go into like a different tent, the one that Drag was in.
Right.
Jag's like, did you say new person? And you mean other than me?
Yes, I just woke up next to a strange person. Very strange to me. I've never met them. I don't even see their face. But they are not. It was not Midas.
Did you look in the mirror by accident?
What? We don't have any mirrors.
Well, I don't know.
I did not look in
Is
the
there
mirror.
actually a person? And so she goes over there and she lifts up the tent door or whatever's there and looks, and then she pops back out and says, "Oh, there's definitely a person there."
Yes, I tell you this. I'm telling you, there is a person. Okay, so, and the fire. It is chilly out here. I'm going to sit by the fire. Man, I wonder why they did not tell us any more about this man, other than he is sleeping. It's very strange to me. Corey, how are you feeling in the desert?
How am I feeling? I mean, tired. I feel like there's a lot of sand in my toes.
Yes, sand in my toes.
It's it's not very exciting. I can tell you that.
Yes, I know. I am knowing how you feel. It is, man, I don't know. It is very, very, cold right now, which reminds me of the sea, like on the ocean water. But it is so much different. Instead of the mist of the sea in my hair, it is the sand of the ground in my, like you say, in my toes and everywhere, in places I did not know before.
Yes, I'll be glad to be in Onagas, where I don't have to be just surrounded by all this nothingness. Ugh, it wears on your eyes.
Yes, for your eyes. Yes.
Yeah, Corey just like she's just kind of tired. She's just trying to like stay awake and not fall asleep.
All right, so everyone make a perception check. That's awake.
Uh, 22.
Ooh.
21.
What?
What'd you roll, Drag?
21.
All right, perfect. So as you guys are trying to stay awake and trying to stay warm near the fire, you guys are able to see these groups of very small little foxes start approaching the camp, and they're not very large. They're maybe only like 2 feet long, so small dog foxes basically. And you see them approach your camp, kind of very sheepishly, very curiously, kind of walking up to you guys and like sniffing at you.
Oh, are they cute?
Yeah, they're pretty fluffy.
Oh, very fluffy. Corey's gonna try and like reach out to like see if they're friendly. So
Sure.
like, just kind of put her hand out in front of her.
Yeah, roll animal handling.
Okay.
And these foxes are they're like tan in color. They kind of blend into the sand almost. And with a 5, as you reach out your hand, they skittishly scamper off back into the desert.
Foxes, they've run away.
Oh,
What is that? Is
they're
it
very cute though.
Yes, it's
Very super fluffy.
super fluffy. So cute and fluffy. The little fluffy, cute sand animal dog foxes.
Well, that was nice. A little something nice out of all this nothing.
I'm wondering if there's more dinner out there.
Well, lucky for you, I know how to cook.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, I have some ingredients here in my bag. I was going to cook in the morning for everybody.
Well,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
She makes a mean. She makes a mean. Yeah, she makes a mean meal. It is pretty impressive. You know, sometimes I make it like a little sandwich. She turns it into like a gourmet dish. She have some of these mushroom soup. It's incredible. Stew, whatever.
Well, I love to eat, so I'm definitely going to try some.
Oh, perfect. You'll love it. I still have enough to make some more mushroom stew. So yes, look forward to that.
Is there
It's a date.
anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nope.
Beautiful. All right, so as your guys' watch comes to an end, the man inside the unknown man to you three inside the tent wakes up at almost in synchronization with the very first light of the day, and he wakes up and he immediately goes into kind of his daily routine, which is prepping all of his things and kind of getting all of his gear tied on and affixed properly to him. And he looks over to you three and says, "Oh, hello. My name is Kozin. Did Midas and Zar tell you about me?"
Cousin.
All
You-
they said was, "Don't worry about it." But yes, who
You are the
are
strange
you?
man.
Are you a wanderer? Did you need something?
Well, Midas agreed to allow me to ride with you guys to Onagas for a fee, of course.
He charged you money?
Yes, he drove a hard bargain, and I couldn't say no.
What a rat.
But
of
of
course
cour-
he would
but-
make that executive decision when there is money involved. But
But I do not blame him. I know many people like that, and sometimes the only way to grease the wheels is to show them the gold.
I mean, to be fair, it does help offset the cost. Renting this was not cheap, so
Right.
And-
it is appreciated.
And to be fair, you guys have every reason to be suspicious. I am a stranger. I came out of nowhere, and all I could do was offer payment for your services.
So
Hmm.
you're a native here to the desert. Yes.
Yeah, yes. It's a little bit sad, but unfortunately, only just a few days ago, my entire tribe was killed by desert raiders.
Oh,
Desert
I'm sorry
raiders.
to hear that.
Oh no.
Yes, the desert raiders. They came when I was away on a scouting mission, and when I got back, all of my family and my village, everyone was slaughtered.
Oh.
Everyone was slaughtered. Did you see where they went? Are they close by? Do we need to avenge your family?
Well-
No, that was not part of my agreement with Midas. I merely asked for a ride back to Onagas. When I am there, then I will look for people to hire to take on these desert raiders.
You
What are you
say
paying for
when
to
you're
take on the desert
well.
raider? Hmm.
Sorry, what was that?
You said when you're well. What ails you?
I mean, the fact that he lost everybody he knows and loves, that's an ailment. That's an
Grief-
ailment of the heart.
Grief is quite a powerful condition.
It can be a crippling emotion. It can be. Just like my beauty.
I don't think those are one and the same, but in any case, if we can help you get there, then great. We are also bringing our dragonborn friend to Onagas, so what one more for the ride, right?
Nice to meet you.
Of course. What are your names? As I said, my name is Kozin.
My name is Kore.
My name is Dragonista. You may have heard of me.
I apologize. I live in the desert. I don't know famous people.
You have lived in the desert your whole life?
Oh yes.
Interesting. So you will be a good guide for us to take us all the way back to Onagas, because you have been there time and again, yes?
Oh, of course. I can definitely help you guys navigate the desert. I'm quite good at handling these desert serpents.
Oh,
Well, if you're from here, I have a question. So, I was told of this delicacy that is sold in Onagas, but the main ingredient is very rare and hard to come by in the desert. You wouldn't happen to know we might, where we could possibly find it?
Hmm. Well, you might be speaking of the oasis fruit. I think
Yes.
that's what they mean. Well, if if we continue down this path, we might actually come across an oasis, and if it hasn't already been harvested, you might be lucky and be able to find one.
Perfect. Oh, that's wonderful news. And if we're heading near an oasis, then we'll be close to water, yes?
Yes. At least some of the water is not safe to drink. It is salt water, unfortunately, but
Aw.
it is very, very refreshing to jump into after all this this heat.
Well, perfect. That's great.
I would love to jump into some water. I've got sand in places I didn't even know I had.
Yes, that's something you get used to.
Yeah, it's not something I want to get used to at all. We are going across the sea, the Great Sand Sea. So let's keep going. Do we need to wake Midas up or should we let him sleep? Because we're already on the cart. We are going to let him go, and we are going to go.
First, I wanted to make breakfast.
Breakfast, yes, good idea. I forgot. I've been up so long already.
We'll let Granddad sleep a little bit more. It's
Good,
more
yes, he's
peaceful
great.
that way.
Oh,
He gets great no rest.
It has been many a day since I've had a good meal. But while you do that, Corey, I will get the serpent and the cart ready to go.
Okay, great.
Right on. What a great guy.
And
Seems like
I'll make my special food.
Cozen goes over to Goldie, and immediately Goldie's like very affectionate towards him as he just kind of like strokes the underside of Goldie's chin, and she's just very enamored with him already.
nice. Way to go, Goldie. We got a new friend. You're gonna have a great whipping guy, and he's going to lead you. It's okay. Can I like walk over there with him and be like, he's really impressed because he's able to do this, and I was like, she bucked me off really quick.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go over there and try to pet Goldie. Like, oh, he can do this. All right, this is good. I'm going to also try to pet the lizard.
All right, how do you do it?
I walk right up to it, right without any like hesitation, and I just reach out my hand and put it on the back of the snake, just like I was going to pet just the snake instead.
All right,
Like,
so
okay.
make an animal handling check.
Ooh, a 12.
So you're able to successfully put your hand on Goldie's back and stroke it. She's a little she twitches a little bit, but Cozen has her like at the head and is like stroking underneath her chin and calming her down.
It is okay, Snaky lizard, Goldie. It is okay, friend. It is okay. This is good. Yes, we are friends now. Okay. All right. This is fun.
And at this time, Midas and Zar, you guys wake up, and Cozen's still currently like tying down the straps for the cart and everything, making sure everything's secure.
Midas, come look. I'm petting the lizard.
Oh my
Come on.
god,
I'm petting
why
you.
are you so
I'm petting Goldie.
fucking loud?
Yeah, look at this. You see what's happening? It is good. We are
Um,
friends now. The
I
duck
don't
and the
think I need
lizard.
to
Look
see
around,
it,
huh?
I hear
Look
it.
around. This is so cool. Thank you.
Sometimes I wish there's a volume on you, Ladrian.
What?
No.
What did you say?
Nothing, I said you sound so amazing this morning.
I sound amazing. You ready for a song? That's great.
No!
Goldie, you ready? This is for you. You are the most beautiful snake in the desert.
And Midas like picks up
Morning!
his hand and like just throw it towards Ladrian.
Yeah, sure.
Midas says that.
No roll needed.
Wow, that is grainy.
Shut up. For the love of God.
And Cora, you get breakfast ready for everybody.
Yep. I got my special food and my 2 chef treats. I'm gonna give one off to Midas and one to Eladria.
All right.
I think that gives you guys 2 temporary hit points.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, with the special food, you can you can regain additional hit points when taking a short rest, as well as gain temporary hit points after a long rest. So.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. This is
Yeah.
delicious.
Eat an hour later.
Very special.
Thank you, Cora.
Of course.
Delicacy in any land.
So, Drag, do you like it?
Oh, it's delicious. What is it again?
It's a mushroom stew.
Oh, yes, it's delicious.
Kozen kind of like sheepishly approaches for like a 6'5" guy, and he's, is there enough for me?
I may have to. I think I used the last of my mushrooms. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That is okay. It's just been a few days since I've eaten. That's all.
Here, let me see. I should have some extra herbs and
Drag turns around and is like, doo-doo-doo, and walks away.
yeah, she'll like hastily like just kind of make a grilled fish with some herbs for him. The fish is it's like on its last leg, but it's like still like good enough, like safe to eat, not expired yet.
So you make that for Kozen, and he absolutely gobbles it down. He's just, he hasn't eaten for days. Anything tastes amazing to him. He doesn't care if it's a little bit past the expiration date. He just blah 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 blah.
All right.
Oh, that was delicious. Oh. Mm.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad I could help keep you fed after. Gosh, how long have you been traveling all by yourself?
At least for the past, now it's 2 days, but this is day number 3. But now I am with you guys. So I was, at least for 2 days, I was on my own in the desert.
Oh goodness. It's good that you found this when you did. Yeah.
Oh, it's the desert's mercy that I found you.
All right. Well, now that everybody's finished eating, let's not waste any time dallying. Let's go.
Yes, a good idea. It's only gonna get hotter as the day goes on.
All right. Yeah, Corey's gonna hop up onto the sled with their little bunny hop.
And as everyone gets on the sled, Kozen goes over to you, Corey. Says, "My dear Corey, do you mind if I drive?"
Well, yes, I mind. Quite a bit.
Okay, I will just point you in the directions you need to go.
Well, this compass here on this sled already points us out to Onagas, and he said as long as we go along that path, then we should come across that oasis, right?
The oasis is a little bit off the path, but I will point it out to you when we get closer.
Okay. All right. Well, but if it takes too much time, I'll just turn back in the direction to Onagas. All right. Lead the way.
Okay, very well. And with a crack of the reins, the desert serpent resumes pulling you guys and heading towards Onagas. Just like the day before, the desert heat is oppressive, but during the night you felt that reprieve from the heat, but as the minutes pass, the temperature continues to rise. The sun, bright in the sky, even this early in the morning, causes you all to squint your eyes, and paired with the sand blowing in from a strong headwind coming in your direction, your visibility's not the best. The wind is whistling through your ears, and you can hear Kozin yell out, "There's a small dust storm coming. We'll be through it soon, but hold on tight."
Okay. Hold on.
Oh
Pete.
dear.
Oh
What are we-
boy.
What are we doing? What's going on?
Hold on tight.
Holding on. Holding!
And a large wave of sand just kind of washes over all of you guys, and you guys are just barely able to open your eyes to see where you're going. Goldie is just forging on ahead, though, with its serpent eyes. They have some kind of protection over, there's some kind of like mucus membrane over atop of their eyes that allows them to traverse through the desert without being bothered by the sand. And after about 5 minutes of forging ahead with limited visibility, the winds finally begin to die down, and you finally get the chance to brush the dust off of your faces.
Oh, that's harrowing.
I don't know what was worse, the snow or the sand.
The snow
It's
is
definitely the snow.
so much better than this.
Farmers.
The snow melts, man. The snow goes away, it turns into water and goes. But this is sand, it sticks, it stays. It's always with you. This is rough.
Yeah, I got sand in my book crack, man. That sucks.
Sand in the butt crack. The worst.
The book crack,
The
not the
butt
butt.
crack. I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said the butt crack. What you mean the butt crack? Got it. The butt
I mean-
crack of the book.
All
That
right, that's
too,
enough
but-
cracks. Jesus.
All right, everyone make a perception check for me.
Make a perception check. Oh, look at that. 21.
Let's see here. 7.
All right. Drag, are your rolls coming up in above VTT?
No, I was trying to fix it, and then okay, so I rolled a 19, and I am reloading.
All right. Minus. You said you rolled 19?
Yes.
All right. All right. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Aha.
Insert word
Glory
here.
can't talk. She's just spitting up sand like.
Yeah, sand. So gross. How can you think the snow is worse than the sand?
Because it's so cold.
I mean, this with the cold, you can always put another layer on, right? You can always get warmer. When it comes to the hot and the sand, like you can only go so far because before you guys don't want to be in the group anymore. Like I can only take off so much.
Plus, you constantly have water because you can just eat the snow.
I
What?
mean, you could boil it down, I guess, to make it safer to drink.
Yeah, yeah. But out here, there's no water.
Fair point. Fair point.
Like my mouth is dry just thinking of this. It also is also dry because it is full of sand. But you know what I mean. Like, this is ridiculous. This is so much. There is not any water in sight other than what we have in the water skins.
Is it maybe dry because you talk so much?
What did you say to me?
Oh, your hair looks really nice.
Oh, thank you. It is. It's one of my best features.
Midas,
Okay.
Eladrian, and Drag, you are all struck with arrows on your backs and your shoulders, and you each take 4 piercing damage. And
Oh my God.
at that, you all hear the sounds of voices coming up from behind you. Deep voices yelling out in a language you do not understand, but the sounds of the voices are undeniable. It's a sound of battle cries. Arrows suddenly come raining down from the sky, just narrowly missing you all on the sleds. And turning around to see what's behind you, your eyes are drawn to 3 armored desert serpents pulling sleds approaching from the rear. Kozin will say, "There they are. Desert raiders. We need to get away from them or they'll destroy the sled. Hold on, everyone. And Kozen's going to kind of push you out of the way, Cora, and he's going to take the reins and just snap it. And he says, Cora, you're going to do way better than me back there. Let me guide us to safety.
Okay.
Got to get this one out of me. Pull it.
All right.
Pull it out.
All right, guys.
Before I look out and see the raiders.
Yeah, so you guys see 3 sleds pulled by armor-clad desert serpents, and this is going to be our first skill challenge. So I'm going to read the rules to you guys for the skill challenge, and they're posted in the campaign rules, but I'm just going to read them out to you. So this is an ability and skill challenge. The idea is to creatively figure out how to deal with the current situation. I don't want to limit it to just skill checks. If you have a creative way of wanting to do something, there's a role for that. There's flat ability checks, saving throws, attack rolls, and even sometimes initiative checks can be used as well for creativity in the skill challenge. If the player is using some kind of spell, for instance, they can make a spell attack roll, for example. So there are some rules. You're going to be required to complete a... Sorry, let me read that again. You will require a number of successful skill challenges to pass the challenge. The number of successes needed to complete the challenge is determined by me, and there is a set DC for this challenge. So, if you fail 3 skill challenge rolls, you fail the challenge. There is no initiative order. It's first come, first served until everyone has had a turn in the round. The same skill cannot be repeated in the same round. Example, if athletics is used by a player first, then no one else can use athletics that round. You cannot use a duplicate ability check from round to round. So if athletics is used in the first round, it can't be used again until the third one. And I'm going to be keeping track of these things. Your own character cannot repeat the same ability or skill check once you've used it. You also have the ability to aid another player with your turn, and this grants the other player advantage on their next ability check. There is still a DC to aid an ally, but it's -5 to whatever the current challenge DC is. However, if you fail the aid DC check, it still counts as a failure. Natural 20 is 2 successes. A critical failure or a nat 1 is 2 failures. So those rules are posted in our campaign rules. It's going to feel a little bit different than combat. So let's see where we're at here. All right. So 3 raider sleds covered in scraps of metal being pulled forward by armored desert serpents begin to spread out and surround your sled. You can see 4 bandits on each sled with bows, and they appear to be pulling out some kind of makeshift black spheres with wicks on the end of them. The sleds have sharp metal panelings on the sides as well. So, who wants to go first?
Let me make sure I understand first. So I can only use a skill check one time. Like if I wanted to use history, I would use history once right now, and I could not use it again until the end of this because I cannot duplicate it.
Yeah, so it's like once you use it once, it's gone for you.
Okay, and so when you say it's 3 for success, is that individually? Like I need to roll 3, or is it 3 as a group of the Mighty Ducks?
So there is a certain number of successes that you need, and that's determined by me. There's only 3 failures, though. Once you hit 3 failures, then it's done.
Do we get any sort of combat tactics? Or are we just going to go ahead and be like, okay, I guess about this? And be like, oh shit, I used that and it was his best one.
You know what? No combat tactics.
No combat tactics, okay.
I got a question too. If we want to like combine a spell with someone else's spell, would that be counting as aid, or is that both of our turns?
That would probably be an aid spell if you're gonna use a spell to like amplify someone's spell, or like maybe you are using a spell So you can't use like 2 spell attacks in the same round. I'll put it that way. Because then everyone would just spam spell attack.
Oh, so like each person wise, like if I tried to use it, like Ray of Frost, Eladrin couldn't use Firebolt.
No, not in the same round.
Okay, gotcha. But if I were to like amplify his Firebolt in some way, in a creative way, does that count?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to understand.
No. Yeah, hey, ask all the questions now.
So we can do spell attacks and or ability checks.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, so it's less of saying like I want to use history and do this. It's more like you explain what you're doing, and then I'll kind of figure out what's an applicable thing for it.
Got it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. And this is like a 1 action kind of thing, right? So do I get a bonus action on whenever my turn goes?
No bonus action. You get like your 1 round now. Your whatever thing you're doing could be in your bonus action list there, for example. Sure. Bardic Inspiration. If you want to give Bardic Inspiration to somebody to help their turn, awesome. That might still be an aid check though.
Okay.
Because you're still assisting someone in the heat of all this moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to play that by ear. But it also depends on how you're describing what you're doing, too.
Got it. Okay.
So does that make sense to people? A little bit.
So, yeah.
I think we're going to go with the first turn and see how it works, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
That's the way I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, all right. So who's gonna be the brave guinea pig? Shall it be me?
So we got 3 raiders, sleds kind of spread out and approaching you guys. They have bows and other things that they're trying to take you guys down.
And the sleds are the sleds armored?
They have some kind of like plating on them. They're not like, it's not like a tank coming through. It's like someone slapped on like, like aluminum on the sides of stuff.
Got it.
And they look like Star Wars Raiders, where you can't really see what they look like. They're just covered.
Let's go with yes.
Okay. That's the thing. I don't think the guy was with
the Tuscan Raiders are coming at you guys.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess.
And we're still moving, or
Yeah, so this is
did we
all-
become like head to head and stop?
This is all on the move.
How
Okay.
far are they?
They're probably only about 60 feet away from you guys,
Perfect.
and
All
getting
right.
and getting closer.
Great. Okay, I can go first because I want to cast Scorching Ray. Because I can fire 3, basically fire bolts. So 1 at each. I want to fire 1 at each sled, to try and like, and specifically I want to try and like aim for like their like the reins or like their hands to see if maybe they could like drop the, I don't know, try and like sever the connection between like the serpents and like the sleds.
Yeah, we can see how accurate you are.
All right.
I kind of seen her do that, and like the fire start to broil in her hands. Zara will come up behind her with his book. He'll open it. The glyphs will start floating up, and they'll like encircle her. 3 dragon's heads will pop next to her, and it'll be like a firing cannon. It'll just like boost up her fire, scorching rays.
Okay, so I want Zar. I want you to make an Arcana for that one.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Corey, you roll your spell attacks.
Okay.
Oh no, 12. Fuck.
19 for the first one.
All right.
9 for the second, and let's see. 24 for the third.
Nice.
All right, awesome. So, Zar, in a panic, you try and get your book out, but you kind of fumble it, and you're not able to get this get what you planned to accomplish off in time. And Corey, you are able to fire off your scorching ray, hitting 2 of the raiders that are driving the sled, and with that, they kind of, they get knocked back a little bit, and some of them fly off the sleds, but two more from the back come in and replace them, and they still continue towards them. But you've pushed them back a little bit. But unfortunately, Zara, with you failed one, and Corey, you got one success.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit.
Damn, that'd have been so cool. Fuck.
That's so cool. Oh, okay.
Is there any like fuck? Do we have like anything we can like kind of put into the ground? Like a long pole? I don't know.
So as Corey's spell went off and hit, one of the sleds that was not hit gets closer to you, and it's the one on your right side. And you see some of the Desert Raiders fire off a couple of arrows towards you guys, and I need you guys to make dex saves for me. I need you to make 3 dex saves for me.
Oh my god.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we all need to make 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay. Uh-oh.
All right. I'm just gonna go down from the top of the dex saves because it makes it easier. Okay. So Midas, take 6 damage.
Oh.
Corey,
What?
take 3.
Cool.
Eladrian, take 3. Midas, take 6. Drag,
Oh, no.
Drag, take 6. Corey, take 3.
Okay.
Corey, take 6.
3 and
Drag,
6.
yeah.
Okay.
Drag, take 6. Zara, you gotta make saves too.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. What am I
Yeah.
doing?
3 dex saves.
3 decks. Okay.
So drag, take, yeah, so 3, yeah, okay, you're good. Eladrian, take 3. Midas, take 3. Eladrian, take 6.
Ugh.
And Zar, 3, 6, and then I'm waiting for one of these rules to come through here.
Yeah, I don't know why it glitched. I'll roll again if you want me to.
Yeah, do another one.
Okay. Sorry about that.
All right, take 6.
6.
Wow. Shot to the heart.
Is this arrows?
Yeah.
Is there? Okay, yeah, never mind. It's good.
All right, we're still in the first round.
Corey does have a spear that she can hand off to
Ooh.
Midas.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. 'Cause she was looking for like a long pole or something. She has that. So.
Okay. Holding like taking the spear from Corey, he's gonna like try to aim it so it hits the ground. So they have to like kind of like go around it. They can't like go right through it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But you gotta have to roll athletics to throw the javelin into
Fuck.
the ground.
Fuck.
You have to make a check. Like, yeah.
All right.
All right. So you're
Oh, God.
Midas, you throw the javelin and it sticks into the ground and it trips up and kind of knocks a couple of the bandits off one of the sleds there. And so currently some of them have fallen behind, but now they're starting to catch up. Like the 2 that Corey hit initially are they fell back after getting hit, but now they're starting to catch up. And then this one that just got hit by the javelin or ran over the javelin is kind of stumbling back behind these ones now.
All right. I'm going to just yell at them, from where we are standing. I'm just going to start yelling and be like, guys, you don't have to worry. It is okay. We are friends. You don't have to hit us. It is fine. Do not worry about us. Just keep on your way. You don't have to follow. Quit shooting the arrows. They're not very friendly. They hurt us, in fact. So just go. Just keep going. You'll be okay if you just, leave. Go. It's fine. You will be okay. We will be fine.
Roll
Leave.
persuasion.
Yes. 22.
All right, some of these bandits kind of look back and forth to each other and a little bit quizzical, like, what's going on? Is he our friend? And they kind of slow down a little bit, but then they're like, no, wait a minute. No, he's not, no, he's not our friend. And then, but they've fallen back a little bit in their pace.
Good.
So
That's right.
good success.
Stay away.
All right. So Drag, you're the last one for the round.
So, I try to distract them.
Sure. How do you do that?
And yeah, I just start jumping up and down,
You have glitter.
and I throw glitter in the air. That's wonderful.
Roll
Wait,
performance.
you can still make a turn or like help in any way.
I'm gonna consider that part of your action.
Okay.
So you can roll performance for me.
Okay. I was hoping you'd say that.
All right.
Yes. Success. We've had one failure, right?
Yes.
All right.
So with that distracting performance, some of the raiders are once again taken aback. They're like, "What is going on? What is happening?" And they kind of once again slow down and kind of like watching you dance about while they're attacking you. They're kind of confused, like, why is this person responding this way? I don't understand. But they do slow down a little bit. But all right, so we're in the next round here. So you guys currently have 4 successes and 1 failure. So the bandits and the raiders are currently snapping the reins and starting to catch back up to you guys.
Trying to catch back up to us. And so I'm going to just go ahead and turn to Midas. And can I is it okay? First, I guess I should ask: is there any? Can I cast enhance ability on Midas?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I'm going to reach out to Midas, and I'm going to touch his arm, and I'm going to go ahead and give him any sort of. I'm going to give him the Fox's Cunning, so he has advantage on any intelligence checks he makes.
All right, so I want you to roll. This is going to be the aid check.
Yep. So what do I roll? I forgot.
So roll. You roll. What's the? Does the ability have any like save to it, or what is it?
So it doesn't have a save. It just happens. It's a concentration. Here, I can send it, but it is. Yeah, there's no save. It's for
Okay.
anybody I touch. I mean, I can.
Roll a d20 plus your spell casting modifier.
Okay. 7.
All right. So
Shit.
unfortunately, as you try to get the Fox's Cunning to Midas, these raiders quickly approach your sled, and you hear something ignite behind you. And turning around, you see something get hurled in the air towards you guys. And it's something that you guys have seen before in the past, as a black bomb flies in the air towards you guys. And as it's flying in the air, does anyone do anything as it's flying towards you guys?
Can I throw something also in the air to kind of like stop it?
What do you want to throw?
Ah, shit. Let's see. Can I cast catapult on a dagger of mine?
Whoa.
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
Okie dokie. Do I have to roll something special or?
Was it spell attack?
No.
Link the spell for me.
I got you.
Okay, so it's a deck save on there. Okay. Alright, let me see. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, how does your dagger and catapult go at it?
Well, seeing it in the sky, I'm gonna just grab the dagger, gonna blow on it, but good luck. It's a store to hopefully like push it out of the way, kind of like push it back, hopefully.
Yeah, awesome. So you catapult it, and it like absolutely dinks off of the bomb, kind of deflecting it almost back towards some of the raiders in the back as it explodes, and it sends one of the bandit carts hurling up and toppling over. So now there's only two raider sleds coming at you guys.
Oh my god, that was too close.
I'll look towards Drag and be like,
Jack, do you have anything to throw? You're strong.
Drag rolls her eyes and is like, fine. And so then she decides to stand up all the way so that they can see her full height. And she decides to do, the muscle move. I'll show you intimidation. And she ends up ripping her dress with her muscles coming out. And can I rage at the same time?
Yeah, you can rage. Yeah, perfect. So, sounds like you're making an intimidation check. So, roll that with advantage because of the rage.
What? Nice.
18 or 16.
All right, perfect.
And her real voice comes out, and she's really upset about it. I told you not to do this.
So your rippling muscles just bursting through the sleeves of your dress absolutely spook some of these bandits, and they're taken aback. And you see some of the bandits at the back of the sleds kind of just fall off the back ends of these sleds in fear. But they're still pursuing you. There's still a few of them left over.
How close are they at this point?
They are getting closer to you guys. They're maybe about like 30 feet away.
Okay.
All right. So, who hasn't gone yet? Zar
haven't
and
gone yet.
Corey.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I know what I want to do. I want to cast minor illusion to make basically like a 5-foot tall version of like a really scary looking demonic fiend that you all see. You all see this big image of this just very grotesque looking fiery just demon with lots of eyes and extra arms with menacing sharp long claws, and then when she opens her mouth, it's just dripping with blood, and she just lets out a blood curdling scream at the raiders.
Sure.
Oh.
I want you to make a deception check on that
Okay.
one.
Can I try to aid her again and cast thaumaturgy to make her voice like really, like make the blood curdling yell really like boom out amongst the raiders?
I want Corey to roll first, and then
Okay.
we'll see what happens. Actually,
It's
let
an
me think.
11.
Okay. Roll your thaumaturgy to help aid.
What would that be? Like a
Um,
D20 plus spell casting modifier?
roll. You know what? Roll. Let me think.
Would it also be deception? Or
No, I don't want you guys to use the same ability in the same round. No, yeah,
illusion?
she just used it.
Oh, right.
Roll
Damn it.
roll persuasion on that one, Zar. Trying to like make it believable.
Okay. That's probably not gonna be good. Yeah. 6.
What'd you get?
Damn it.
6.
All right. So
Oh well.
as you try and cast, sorry, go ahead.
Can I use my inspiration points to help him, or is it even worth?
You guys could use inspiration if you wanted to. Could use it the whole time.
I mean, how many inspiration points do we have between us? I have 5.
I have
That
4.
boosts it to an 11.
I have 6, so I can give you. What is it? 5, 4, 5?
So it does go. It does get like exponentially higher as it goes.
Yes,
That's true.
If I use everybody that has 4 of them, if you have at least 4, that's plus 3 each. So it's plus 4. Plus 4 is here.
So 1 point is 1, 2 points is 2. If you use 4 points, it's plus 3. If you use 8 points, it's plus 4. So
Yeah.
if you have 4 points, you can add plus 3. But you can only one person can do it at a time.
Oh, but I can give. But can I give my inspirations to another person at the same time so they can have? Or no? Is that?
Yeah, you can, like, they can use it and you can use it. Like, you use it as a reaction to give the inspiration to Zar or Kore.
Oh, they both?
And then, well, no, it's like you pick one. And then, like, Kore could use her own on herself and add yours onto it.
I see.
So I could use. Could I just use 4 of mine, like that plus how much would you give out, Ladrian?
Well, we got it. So Zar's got a 6, right? So if we give, he's got to get up there too. No matter. I think.
Yeah.
Because you
We have
you
2
failed all-
failures, right?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is. We already
Yeah.
have. We have to get both of you up there.
Well,
no,
I
we-
don't think. I mean, a 6 is.
Yeah, that's not
It's
passing.
not
Yeah.
happening. All we can really do is like make sure that Kore passes, because
And then-
Zar's definitely not. Like,
No.
even if we use the inspiration, I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah,
cut it.
I think we passed with a 12 last time, right? So if you only need to use 1, I think, because I'm pretty sure you passed. Zar, your first one, or Corey, your first one was a 12, wasn't it?
No, I got an 11.
Yeah, I failed with a 12.
You failed with a 12.
Yeah. So I think the DC is 15. I don't know what the DC is,
I don't
but
know. It could also
Yeah.
change. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I rolled higher, so I would say the best bet is just boosting my score because I'm more likely to pass it.
yeah, agreed.
Okay. But
So
And you have an 11?
yeah, so I could use 4 to boost it up by 3 to make it a 14.
No, I'll give you 1 to make it a 15.
Okay, cool.
All right, so that's what we're doing.
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Yep.
Are you really sure?
Oh
You
boy.
know, the more DM asks me that, the more I don't want to do it. But that's the best chance we have, so I'm doing it.
So, Corey, describe your summoned illusion once again for me.
So she is a very 5 foot tall, very short but very like terrifying looking fiendish demonic woman with multiple eyes, crimson blood dripping from her fanged mouth, lots of extra arms with really sharp long claws. And yeah, and she's screaming like a banshee.
All right, so as you cast that spell, this demon that you described is kind of like digging its way out of the sand almost. So it looks like it's coming out of the ground, and the desert serpents that are pulling the sleds of these raiders are absolutely terrified, and they peel away and start running in opposite directions, not listening anymore to their masters. And you guys are able to successfully get away from these bandits.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Jeez.
That
No
was so scary.
Bro, I failed both of my fucking checks to help out Corey. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Corey. I was trying to make it
How does
Okay.
how does our sled look? Does it look damaged at all?
It's definitely got some like arrow piercing kind of splintering in it.
Okay, can I cast mending on it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll help him
Right.
with mending as well.
All right, so you guys do some patchwork on these little indentations and splinterings that are on there.
You gotta get that deposit back.
Yeah,
Go knock
And-
it
it's
over
like
town.
me.
It's like brand new.
So as the bandits come or are now currently out of sight, you guys also hear the sound of thunder behind you in the direction of where the desert raiders were, and Kozin begins to laugh. He goes, "Ha ha! Serves them right, those raiders. The sand cracklers got them."
Sandcrackers?
What?
What?
What is a sandcrackler? Is this what? What? This is not good.
A sand crackler is how would I describe it? It's like a really big dog that has a lot of scales on it, and well, they kind of generate electricity.
They,
Oh, I
Okay.
love scales.
Can we see one? That sounds exciting.
They're not quite as friendly as the desert serpents here.
can you tame it? Is it can I make it a friend? Can I do this?
Well, they're about like 15 feet long and like 10 feet high, and they're quite aggressive, and they hunt in packs, so I would not recommend it.
So maybe so if I get one alone, like maybe if I talk to it on the side, right, and I just try to make the body, I can get like a saddle and ride it. Okay, I will try this.
Well, if you could survive electricity, then you give it a shot, my friend.
Survive electricity? Oh my god. Okay. Well, maybe this is not. Maybe it is. Maybe I can do this. I don't know.
Oh, perfect. So as you guys have escaped the bandits, the ride for a little bit longer is a lot more leisurely as Czar and Midas are casting mending on the sled, kind of repairing the arrow marks. And as you guys are passing along the desert, everyone roll a perception for me.
Can I send anything in the air and give him a perception check as well?
Yeah, sure.
Perception. Oh my god.
16. Can I also do that for Hugin?
Yeah, sure.
My little birdie?
Hugan.
Hugan.
Hugin. That's a 19 for him.
All right. So as
His eyes.
as the birds fly high in the sky, all of you are able to see. You guys see some plants in the distance, and they look like cactus. And you also see some of those desert foxes from before, but some other creatures that are kind of splayed out on their backs, and they're kind of just like wiggling around, kind of like they're in a really good mood, just wiggling around on their backs. And as you kind of pass through, it goes and sees like, oh, it looks like some of these creatures got into the desert cactus.
The desert cactus? What is that? Is that like a fruit?
Not so much a fruit as in it makes you feel really good, and you see some funny things, and it's really a good time actually.
Is it
okay.
drugs?
This is drugs. I
I
think
mean,
this
is it drugs if it comes from the ground?
I'm gonna say
Uh,
Natural
It's a
drug.
natural.
yeah, this is from God, right?
Sorry.
This is from God. So this is what is yes, this is from, on high. They have blessed us with the soil, to make the grow and to make the things, and then the earth has given us this island, which is built from the other, planet that makes the island, and now you see the fruits of the labor, literally the fruits that make us, see the labor or laboring the seas, right in the seas of the ocean of the sand seas. We can see them. What?
So much. That was so much.
So I mean, if you want to try it, we can go collect a little bit if you want to try.
Yeah, I want some.
How many do I pick?
Let's go over there first, and let's see how many we got. So let's go over.
We are walking.
Yep.
We are going to walk,
Okay.
and we are saying it is time to eat the cactus berries. Yes, the cactus.
Electron, why are you walking? We're on a sled.
That's what I meant. On the sled.
So Kozin pulls up to the sled, and you can see all these all these desert creatures, like those foxes, and looks like some like desert dogs are there too, and they're just all like, you know, really happy, just on their backs, just like not having a care in the world. Like something could come by and eat them, and they just wouldn't care at all. They're just having a great old time. And there's a few cacti that you can see have a couple of bite marks into them. But there's a lot here that could be harvested if you wanted to. There's like 2 or 3 plants that remain here, and enough if everyone wanted a piece if they wanted to.
So we have, I think we have 2 options here, guys. So like we can take these and we can take them, or we can take these and we can like bag them, and maybe, you know, in the city that we go to, we can like trade them for other things. You know,
Sounds
maybe,
like selling drugs, Eladrin.
you know, it sounds like supply and demand, my friend, is what it sounds like.
I wonder
Um,
if I can cook this into.
They already have drugs there. If
Well,
you
maybe,
don't-
you know,
Corey's taking some to food. Cooking into food.
Zar's already nibbling on it. Like,
Man, this is pretty good.
Oh, God.
Zara, make a Constitution save for me.
please fail. Please fail. Come on. No, a natural 20 now? Why now? Natural hit on the fucking. God damn it.
The good news is, you still have a great trip, but you're
Oh, that's
like
great.
you're just not like in like a, you know, you're like, you can move around, but you're just like hallucinating, and you're having a great time hallucinating.
it's functional.
Corey, your ears, they're so long.
Yes, they are.
Oh my god, look at that
I
large,
see him
beautiful
having so
woman.
much fun, and I throw mine in.
Beautiful woman.
Oh, wow. This is. Y'all are not the sharpest pencils.
So, what did you say before, Drag? I didn't hear you. Or did you just like?
I
comp?
said I see him having so much fun that I pop mine in my mouth too.
Oh, beautiful! Roll a
I gotta have
Constitution
it.
save for me.
I gotta have it. Look at this. It
Got a
looks like
blast.
a great time.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Sorry.
No problem.
There you go. It's better anyway.
All right, you are just like Zara. You're having a great old time. You're just seeing some cool stuff, and you're happy, and it's great.
This is the best.
It is the best.
You see what a good time they're having? It's like we could take these and we could, you know, exchange them for other things in the city. Maybe we could, you know, take one and get the.
Eladrin, listen
What?
to what you're saying.
Are you all right? Well, you take a bite then.
No, I'm good. I'm
So
good.
this is the smartest thing Eladrian has ever said. I
I-
agree.
Really?
One of those desert foxes comes up to Drag and just like is just like rubbing on her. Just like it's like, oh, you're so scaly, and you're like, oh, it's so fluffy.
I like pick it up and rub it on my face, and I'm like, oh, what a beautiful scar.
The fox just like slumps over your shoulders, like not even moving.
Like it plays dead like a possum.
So jump into the sand like snow and start doing like snow angels. Like,
Oh, this is like the snow.
Oh dear. Yeah,
look at
I'm
them.
not taking this. I'm selling this.
Like they are having such a great time. This is going to be a wonderful thing for them to have, you know, in the city. Maybe they have it a lot of it. I don't know. Maybe they have a little of it. I don't know. But I don't have any fucking money left. So this is the only bargaining chip I have.
Well said, Eladrian. I am so with you. And in fact, if this can be in food, maybe I can make some, you know,
Here,
some
we'll start-
very, very delicious treats for
We'll
people.
we'll go ahead and we'll start a, you know, a streetcar with a brunch spot, and we can, you know, have soups and we can have different, omelets and things, and you can make all of this stuff in the back.
Omelet
You can make
soup.
really good-
Oh, that sounds like a
Like-
great idea.
I'll bet you this
Omelet
goes really good with
soup.
like a tarragon omelet or something like that. You take the tarragon, you put it on top of the omelet, and then you take these, these cactus fruit thing, and you take it and you chop it up like a dice. You're the chef, but sprinkle on top. We can probably sell this for, 3 silver apiece, and we can probably sell, 30 a day. Next thing you know, we have a conglomerate, and we have a massive industry booming, and we have now created the newest, fad in all the land, and all of Stellaris now wants to have different franchises of our cactus juice breakfast lunch spot. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds that's very ambitious. That I don't know if we'll have all the time to do that, but
It's a great business plan.
I mean, I like where your head is at, though. I like that.
Midas, you're going to back it, okay? We're going to use your
Am
family
I?
name
Excuse me?
and the name of the Golden Loom. We are going to use that as like the booster in order to make sure people get a hold of us, okay?
I think
So
the
it's
fuck not.
It's going to be the Golden Brunch. That's what they're going to call it.
No, you are
No.
not associating with the Golden Loom.
How about the Golden Boom? That sounds good.
No,
E for brunch and
Aladdin, I
for...
will literally choke you out.
Oh, okay, all right. So, well, I'm going to sell mine anyway. I might not, start a restaurant with Corey, but whatever.
All right, so
Yeah, that's
Aladrian, Corey, you guys each take like I don't know what is cactus branches called. A piece? I don't know.
You're like a leaf or whatever.
A leaf.
Like
Yeah, you pop off a leaf, I guess. I don't know.
A cactus bulb.
Yeah, a part. Cactus part. You
Cactus
get
part.
one
Yeah.
cactus part. Midas, are you taking any cactus with you?
Midas is not taking any cactus with him.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So, you guys pocket some cactus, and the other two are continue to trip. And Kozin looks over to Zar and Drag, and he's like, "Oh yeah, they're having a great time right now. It's very good. It's a very good time." Well, I guess we should keep going. Miss Corey, that the oasis is not too far away.
Perfect. Yes, let's go.
All right, perfect. And Kozin snaps the reins. Well, before that, you guys have to kind of corral Drag and Zar onto the sled because they're just like aimlessly wandering around.
Come on.
Jack, hold me in the air. I want to fly like the birds.
Put him over here. Let's go this way. Come on. Turning you. Walk forward. Good. Go. Come on. Go.
So you guys eventually get them on the sled, and Kozin snaps the reins, and you continue through the desert. And by the way, Zar and Drag, this trip lasts for about 2 hours. So you guys are tripping along the way. You feel the breeze on your faces, even though it's still really hot outside in the desert. But night begins to fall, and you guys start to get a little bit more clear-headed. And in the distance, you can see the oasis coming into view. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Dun, 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 dun. Magic cactus. Who'd have thought?
Please.
Yes.
Right on.
Hooray for drugs.
Heck yeah, finally got drugs.
Pray for drugs.